Especially around that timing, dying should just be straight up illegal. Because it's right around scuttle timing, so everyone knows that the jungler is done clearing. Well, I could look for my raptors here. She took my raptors, she has 32 CS. Well, if I can't fight their raptors, I'll be behind. I don't want to fall behind. It doesn't look like Silas is very interested in participating, which is our main problem here. Me and Karma were just left behind. Oh. I think Vi went to Crocs, so I'm gonna try to sneak this. If I don't get this, I'll be behind the jungle, and I really don't want that to happen already. The risk paid off. Kali's level 6, there's no way I'm going mid now. It's a bit of a tough game. Udyr got solo killed, so he's getting Storm 21 now. Silas got solo killed early as well, so that means there's a lot of pressure on me in bot lane to perform. Have to carry these two if we can. It's looking rough down there. I couldn't be bot side anymore. That's a base. Is he AFK? He looks completely AFK. I actually think he was tapped out. I think she's on Drake. He was not on Drake. I'm gonna try to pull it out. I think if I start clearing jungle and path towards top, this Drake is gone. Kali is spacing in the lane bush. No, she's not. Vi just spotted us. That's unlucky. They didn't actually know initially. But now we got Akali gapped. It was the only opportunity for me to do Drake, because otherwise I would do Gromp and path top side. Silas is not the most proactive player though, so I guess I should just have accepted that we're not gonna get that dragon. It's hard, like, it's just really hard to play when we don't have prio anywhere. Bot lane is doing well, but solo lanes just can't play the video game. Meaning that if I ever go for a fight, if I can't stomp Vi 1v1 and create an advantage, we're gonna also lose. I'll have those Herald now, but it's not gonna be any easier up there. 12-year-old now. And Vi is playing on easy mode. She can do whatever she wants. And even though I can beat her 1v1, I can't play the game because it's never going to be a 1v1 to begin with. It's very frustrating. Reminds me of last game a little bit, but there's not much to do about it. Stylized is TPing mid, he needs to come now. Dude, for God's sake. He's not participating in the game at all, we can't play. You gotta come here so much sooner. Oh, I'm not good. This is one of those days where I actually need to fight to prevent myself from getting upset. Because these games are very, very frustrating. So many opportunities to fight, create an advantage, but Silas doesn't allow us to take any of them. We just have to accept that the early game is doomed. And in hindsight, I shouldn't have forced any fights at all. I should just be sitting back and full playing. That's one thing I've never been good at though, just sitting back, going AFK and letting the game play out by itself. I don't want to do that. I want to have an impact. I want to be the one in the driving seat, taking control and making the enemy team respond to my plays. It's very, very important in solo queue. Station Nervexo Enclave, thank you so much for the subs. Vi rush PF Shojin, she's gonna be pretty strong here. A Godring on base too. I don't know if I can kill this. See it vision somewhere. Walked back out. The enemy solo lanes are too good. We're just getting slaughtered by them. Me and bot lane can't play League of Legends. There goes our turrets. I'm honestly not sure what to do in this game. It feels really unwinnable. If someone loses slightly, that's one thing, but it's been really extreme in this game. Some games are just not playable. See me. Maybe I can look for a lane gank bot or something. That bot lane has just been playing extremely safe, not giving us any opportunities. Otherwise I would have been bot a lot more for sure. We have to try something, otherwise we're gonna lose soon. Kali is gonna move from mid in a moment, so we're on a timer here. Is it really necessary for him to TP for that kill steal? Jesus Christ. I think we need to surrender. We just need to accept it's lost and move on. It's a waste of time. The gap in solo lanes is too big this game. Props to Akali and to Udyr. Very well done by them. We go next. If any of you have questions, comments, or topics you want to talk about while we wait for next Q-pop, let me know. Hopefully not gonna be too long, but the previous one into that game took 7 seconds. So, we'll see. Your mentalist was sure strong. Well, I'm not gonna get upset about a game like this. Like I said when it happened, there's always gonna be games in League that you just don't have control over. Games that are completely and utterly unwinnable, where it doesn't matter how good you are, you can be literally the best player in the entire world, like you're not gonna win that game. The sooner you accept that, the sooner you can move on and prepare mentally for the next one. And that's what I'm gonna do. We go next. Frustrating way to start the day, but it is what it is. Was the Akali actually BDD? I can promise you, if that Akali was BDD, the mid gap would have been 10 times bigger. How do you stay calm? It's a mindset thing. League can be frustrating, but it's up to you whether you want to let it get to you or not, or you just, you know, go with the flow and try to find enjoyment in the video game. Try to have a good time. What's a ban? I'll ban Kha'Zix again. How do you know what runes to pick and how did you learn about it? It comes through experience more than anything. The more you play League, the more you follow the game closely, the faster you can accumulate knowledge and start, you know, understanding what runes you should go for every champion. It's also one of the reasons I usually advise people to play a small pool of champions instead of playing 100 different ones. Because then you'll start understanding how they function more, what they need, and, you know, therefore also can make the correct decisions when it comes to runes and all that, right? And I think for me, like back in the day, I didn't really choose my own runes. I would just look at what all the pro players did and, you know, just copy them really. Because if you're unsure, there's plenty of, you know, people out there who are more experienced that you can learn from. And a lot of the professional teams even have analysts who does the math and who, like, you know, actually really knows what is best and all that. And then if you want to do it in easy mode, there's certain apps out there. My sponsor FaceCheck is one of them. When Champ Select, you open the app, you look at it, and it's gonna tell you what runes are suggested, what runes have the highest win rate in each champion. So in this particular case, I have locked in Graves, And it says over here, for Graves, suggested for Master Plus, it's Fleet, Triumph, Alacrity, Coupe, Magical Footwear, Cosmic Insight, Attack Speed, Adaptive, and Armor. And you can even just press this button and export the runes into your client, so you don't have to lift a finger. That's one way to go about it. And also, there's one change that we want to make here though, because I played Graves with these runes, I think yesterday or the day before. And I want to try going Umbral Glaive, and for Umbral Glaive, you need Zombie Wards. Those two are kind of a combo. I'm also not sure if this Shago is going to be AD or AP. It would be amazing if I knew. I think we go health. And just to be on the safe side, so we're kind of covered in any case. No one dodged. Very nice, very appreciated. Let's get into it, shall we? Omega lol. Here we go. That's game. There were a couple of hydrates as well. Cheers. Oh, would you look at that? They have a Shago one trick. That is surely not my favorite breed of League of Legends player. Shago one tricks. You know what's funny, by the way? Bats with Graves. Because I have a 25% win rate on them over the last days. The unfortunate part being that if we look up here at the scores, I have 10 kills, 4.8 deaths on average. Does that make me a bad Graves player? Oh. I'll show you all that I actually can carry games on this champion, and I'll show you now. Oh my god. Bad with Graves, I'm actually tilted now. No, I'm not, but I can't believe it, man. Okay, here we go. It's AP Shago. Otherwise he would have Halo Blades and not Dark Harvest. Did you say face check? Wait, did I say face check and not Professor? Oh my god, I'm trolling. I'm sorry about that. It's not the first time that happened. I mean, it's no secret that I was sponsored by FaceCheck for 6+ months at least. It was at least half a year more. And now, since the start of this month, we've been trying something new, and I'm still adjusting, but I like it a lot. I think it's a bit different, but it's a cool app. Just gives you different info. Our Graves doesn't have items. Red start. Sweaters, thank you for the Twitch Prime. This is going well, huh? Today hasn't been my day so far, that's for damn sure, but it's okay. The day has just begun. Still time to turn it around. With Graves, we're always going to try to manage our autos and stand in a position where we AoE whenever we hit. Makes it clear, nice and smooth. But it's also easier said than done at times. Okay, we win the 2v2 bot, we get a solo kill top. For now, this is the exact opposite of last game. This time our laners are doing great. Keep in mind we're not even 3 minutes in yet, so anything can still happen from here. I decided not to buy a health pot for obvious reasons. Like if you kite well with Graves, as you can see, you just don't lose any health at all. You can save up the gold instead. And then gotta remember that we went for Zombie Ward, so instead of buying a mythic right away, we're gonna get Umbral Glaive and Control Division. Umbral is a pretty underrated item, very good on champs that go lethality.